All right. Hello. How's it going, everybody? Okay, so today it's going to be about Excadrill. Now, there is a 1 minute delay on this stream. There is a 1 minute delay. And also, I am in the room. Someone just said it feels weird that I'm not in the room. I actually am. So I have it pulled up on my phone so I can see the chat while I'm looking at this team builder. So yes, I'm in the room and let's do this. So the first question with Excadrill, is really the set, I suppose, that we're gonna have to go over first. But before we do that, let's look over let's look over its general strengths and weaknesses, and we can even reevaluate T-Tar. I'm not set on T-Tar, but we do need a Sand Stream Pokemon, and it will probably be T-Tar if we're being honest. But, Hippowdon is technically a Pokemon too, so we can look into that. I'm thinking it'll almost certainly be T-Tar, but, you know, we'll keep Hippowdon in mind and not necessarily rule it out right away. Okay, so let's see here. Excadrill, limiting factors. Definitely Allo. Definitely Allo. Um, it's, Corv for sure. Corv is a big one. Dozo, kind of, yeah. Dozo, I'll put just stall in parentheses. Excadrill is not doing anything against a stall team. That's for sure. Gliscor, another big one. We can put Tusk down. Tusk is not going to wall an Excadrill forever, but it's going to wall it for a good bit. Let's see what else. Landorus for sure. Landorus is definitely a big one. And of course, Skarmory is of course a big one as well. Let's see. Okay, so, and do we put down Zama? Let's put down Zama. Let's put down Zama. Okay, so that leaves our limiting factors for Excadrill as Allo, Corv, Dozo, Gliscor, Tusk, Landorus, and Skarm. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Now, and once again, sorry, chat is glitching out. Once again, it's delayed, so I'm going to try reopening it so I can actually see what you guys are saying. But something I want you all to start thinking about is what kind of Excadrill you want to run. Do we want to go leftovers? Do we want to run choice band, like some Terra Blast set? These are options. These are options. So now that we look at these limiting factors, though, whatever set we're going to run will be relevant in deciding what those limiting factors are going to be. I see a lot of comments about Raging Bolt, and yes, I have done Raging Bolt Sand in the past, and I think it's a strong option. I think it's a strong option. Yeah, Balloon SD Drill is definitely one of the most consistent ones. Lando made the beat. Thank you very much for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. Iron Hands stream. It will happen. It will happen. A lot of requests for Iron Hands. For whatever reason, you guys seem to like Iron Hands. So yes, we will do that at some point. Okay. So we have one suggestion for Rotom Wash, another classic on sand. And yeah, it does deal fairly well with all of the things on our list. So definitely worth looking into. Yeah, I could see Rotom Wash working. It's a pretty good partner. We want to find the best partner, though. And the other thing is Rotom Wash doesn't really provide super long-term walling capabilities, and honestly doesn't actually provide that much defensive utility in general right now. And the big challenge when building around these two guys is defensive utility. Now, what it does give us... Now, let's talk about what Excadrill can do. I know I've been talking a lot about its limitations, which is a good way, when you're building it, is a good way to think about limitations. But that being said, let's look at what Excadrill's strengths are. So one is Raging Bolt. It can actually deal with Raging Bolt, which is really rare and really, really, really nice to have. Now, can it take like a Specs Draco? Well, no, it definitely can't. Like, it can eat one, but doesn't enjoy it. But it, it's pretty solid. Oh my, $5 donation from Lando Made the Beat. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay, we're definitely doing an Iron Hand stream at this point. But thank you. Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, it's good. And Excadrill, basically main strengths, it deals with Raging Bolt, which is cool, and its hyper offense matchup is great. So this thing, if you think about like typical HO Pokemon, right? You've got like Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant, Iron Moth, Raging Bolt, Gouging Fire, even like Darkrai, things like that. Excadrill is so good against those more offensive teams and hyper offense teams. So that's a really good thing to keep in mind. Now, what it is limited though on the as it's priority messes it up. Specifically, Gambit and Rillaboom. So Excadrill's Fizdef is pretty terrible. It's really not good. So if we look at this Excadrill, let's look at like a Kingambit here. That's okay, that's glasses. But if you look at this thing, like say we have like 2 allies fainted, like that Sucker Punch is doing so much. And if you have max allies fainted, it's just, yeah. So basically Excadrill is definitely limited by Kingambit. A tiny bit of chip and Sucker Punch is threatening to kill. Someone also mentioned AV Glowking. Yeah, so I've actually used AV Glowking in the past, and on sand specifically, and it's been really good. So that's a good idea. AV Glowking is definitely viable. Here's the other thing, though. We cannot rely on Excadrill for removal. We cannot rely on Excadrill for removal. And the problem with that is, if we do, say we try to rely on Drill for removal, look at the tier, right? This thing is not a defensive behemoth by any means. Even a lot of bulkier Pokemon can do a ton of damage to it. If we need this guy to spin, we can, and then Excadrill will die. So that's going to be a big problem. So yes, I hear a lot of people talk about Sinistcha, and that's actually, SRN made a sand team a while back with Sinistcha, and I think it's a strong option. I really do. I definitely think it is a strong option. So we could do that. We could do that. Yeah, it's a strong option. There are so many ideas here. So I will say, I think let's just get rid of Hippowdon. I don't think it's worth exploring. It's just not good. So we've got a lot of ideas. Got Raging Bolt as a main partner. We've got not Petulant. What was I going to say? We've got Sinistcha. And we have AV Glowking. So I say we just develop these versions independently. Yeah, no, the Hippo was there just to demonstrate that there's an option for Sandstream. I was never intending on using a Hippowdon plus T-Tar. That's never the play. Also, guys, please remember to like the stream. Just gets it out there. It lets more people see it. And also, if you're new and this is your first time seeing me, or you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I do streams like this every week. Okay, so these are kind of the three starters that I like best from what I've seen in chat. As for which one I want to go with here, let's just develop all three. Let's start with AV Glowking because that'll be the one that gives us the most defensive utility, and I like to see that. So one thing I do notice is the Gambit weakness is so strong here. I really want a really solid Gambit answer. And given the weakness to Cinderace as well, I'm leaning toward Moltres, because what I like about Moltres, it doesn't just answer Kingambit. It punishes Kingambit for it can hit it on switching. And we look at these Pokemon that all hate Gambit coming in. I feel like we want something that can't just switch in, but can actually punish Gambit for clicking a move, which is pretty nice. Now, the problem is, as I said, we cannot really rely on this guy for removal, especially if we go with a bulkier team, which Moltres definitely leads us to a bulkier team, right? So we need some other removal, honestly, which is not fun. It's not fun, but we need some other removal. And I mean, it could be a Tusk. It could be a Tusk. I feel like Tusk and Drill, though. Oh, let me change the format to OU here. I feel like Tusk and Drill kind of overlap more than I would like. They definitely overlap more than I would like. And yeah, we do need a solid Ogerpon counter if this is the route we're going, for sure, for sure. Could be like a Hydrapple. Actually, honestly, Hydrapple could be kind of heat here. I could see Hydrapple. Like, what if we did? What if we just did it? You know what I mean? Probably Boots. Hydrapple would be the move here. So let's look at the last slot here. Unfortunately, if we did that, we would need speed in the last slot, so we wouldn't be able to run any removal other than Drill. We could just say, oh, maybe it'll be okay. It probably won't, but maybe it will. I don't really like not having a knock absorber either. Let's try a core version of this. So one option we could do, whoever said I need a Lando answer, Moltres. Like, what do you think? Lando's not running rock stat. And we have a Hydrapple too, in case it is some cheese Lando. Anyway, though, let's say we do have a Corviknight version. And this would probably be like Defog, Roost, Body Press, U-turn, like this type of thing. Defog, Corviknight, not the most reliable, but paired with Drill, I'd say it gets the job done. This could be interesting as well. So now let's go back and develop that. We're not going to go Sticky Hold on Hydrapple. If we add Hydrapple, we're definitely going with just a regenerator set. Sticky Hold is a stall strat. Isn't having so many UU Pokemon a problem? No. So in theory, maybe, in the sense that, like, yeah, you don't want to have a lot of lower tier Pokemon because they're typically bad, but if they work together, like, sometimes there are really successful teams with like 3 or 4 UU Pokemon. Not usually, that's why they're UU, but being UU doesn't mean a Pokemon is bad. It means it is harder to fit in OU. Now, sometimes it's bad, but that's not what being a UU Pokemon means. It just means it has lower usage, and often that relates to being harder to fit, not actually being bad. So we definitely need some speed in the last slot is for sure what we need here. But let's look at what we're losing to first. So Gouging Fire is definitely one. We're definitely getting cooked by Gouging Fire. So actually, we lose speed, Gouging Fire. I'm pretty sure we have to add a Zamazenta here. I don't really think there's a way around that, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, we probably have to kind of run a Zamazenta. But let's see what else we lose to. If we lose to more than that, then we're kind of cooked. Darkrai isn't super fun, but we can handle it. I mean, we do have, you could say we have like enough offensive pressure on the team maybe to handle Gouging Fire if we just went like a Pult last. I could kind of see Dragapult working. Because I just don't think Zama feels very good here, to be honest. But we also... Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Zama's one route, Pult is the other route, I'd say. Team Builder is chugging because I have thousands of teams. Classic. Okay. Yeah, so someone said put Corv over Moltres. Yeah, as a pivot option to Fogger. Yes, so exactly. That is exactly what I did. Nicely identified. That is a good idea. And it's just I wanted to develop this version as well alongside. So I'm going to create a lot of different sand teams today. Yeah, we're going to see. Okay, guys, so also please, if you're just coming in, like the stream, share it, subscribe if you haven't, please. That'll really helps out. And yeah, for the record, this 2K Teams is just on this device. I have a lot more on other devices. So I probably have made a total, like in the builder, of maybe like 8,000, I would say. Okay, though. Let's see. So this would definitely be Helmet because we still want to punish Gambit for existing. You know how it is. Although actually, I feel like I might have overestimated the Gambit weakness if I'm being honest, because you know, like this Glowking will have AV, so we'll be able to hit it with Flamethrower, and you know, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. So, and we also don't need the Hydrapple. The Hydrapple is more of a suggestion here. So let's say if we went Hydrapple, what we'd go in the last slot, because Hydrapple Sand seems pretty hype and honestly kind of good. What I like about the Hydrapple kind of core, I guess, here is that if you think about Excadrill, right, it's kind of struggling with a lot of those grass types, like the Rillaboom coming in, you know, the well, I guess that's kind of it. Low-key grass types. I mean, Serp, sorta, but not really. Wellspring. Actually, yeah, Wells. Okay, I can kind of see what I was thinking here. Yeah, the Excadrill plus Hydrapple core is pretty cool. And it can limit Landorus as well. Yeah, so someone mentioning Slowking kind of being a momentum sap. Yes, I see what you're saying. At the same time, the defensive utility you get from this thing is significant, right? And we're just developing the Slowking version. We're going to move on from Slowking soon. We're going to make this is Sand, this is one of those situations where we're going to make a ton of different versions. Yeah. And also, it's not when you have future sight, and we're gonna be running like special attack investment and stuff, like ice beam, flamethrower. You know, this is not a momentum drain at all. It's just not. It's in its own right. It can really start, you know, hitting some big attacks. Okay, now still, this last slot does end up in a position where we need speed. Hello, Zircon Azurite. Hope you have a good time going out into town. So we're not, the plan was never to run T-Tar plus Hippo. Guys, that's not a good idea. It was T-Tar or Hippo. I had them on the team together just so we could look at it as an option for Sandstream users. We're never running those together. And it won't be Curious Medicine. It'll be Regen. I just haven't put in the sets yet. And similarly, this will also be Regen because we run good sets in this house. Will I be making a team for Pride Month? Probably not. I generally leave I mean, yeah, no, probably not. I don't know what I would make for like a gay themed Pokemon team. I think I'll probably just stick to regular content. Um let's see. Hmm. Yeah, someone's recommending Meowscarada over Hydrapple. It kind of takes away the point, though, because Meowscarada can't switch into a lot of the stuff Excadrill was struggling with and needed help with. But I understand what you're saying. So, okay, if we're going to go something speedy in this last slot. Okay, so there is the Zama option again. And honestly, there is the Pult option again, because we still lose to Gouging Fire. So I feel like probably Hydrapple is just not the move here. Someone mentioned AV Prim over Glowking. Yeah, it's definitely an option. So that is a route. Or wait, I gotta make the Pult thing. Yeah. So this just gives us some different combinations. This is not a final team, but it gives us some different things to ponder, to look at. Okay, I've seen a lot of people saying Meowscarada over Hydrapple. It wouldn't give us the speed we need. You kind of need to be faster, unfortunately. You need like a Scarfer or, well, depending on how bulky your team is, this team needs the speed. So let's now develop without Hydrapple and go with this. I would say this is a core I really like. I really enjoy, and in particular, I would say I find Drill, T-Tar, Corv to be very strong. And I like Defog here. Gholdengo, let's like, if you look at usage stats here, yeah, Gholdengo is 22%, but that's a lot of teams where you can defog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of teams where you can defog. And if they do have a Gholdengo, we can always U-turn into Drill as they block defog, which gives us a pretty strong position to put pressure on our opponent and potentially get a rapid spin off as well. So, yeah, but the reason I really like this too, you know, Gliscor, right? Because everything that Drill is limited by, other than, I guess, Alomomola and Gliscor, the main two, really just, they get off free. At least even Corv and Skarm at least get a little bit chipped, but Gliscor just gets off totally free. And we have this Corviknight to punish it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think Weavile is the move here. It might be. You know, I'll keep my mind open, of course. And also, honestly, all the Hydrapple teams that I've made could probably work with Raging Bolt over Hydrapple, so that's something to, you know, kind of keep in mind as well. Ogerpon Cornerstone. Honestly, that's kind of an interesting idea. But I just don't think, I would do that. Wow, okay, we got a $10 donation by Pump Post. Thank you very much. Skarm, Body Press, Spikes. Claude, Gholdengo, Dual Wing Beat, Scizor. Okay, so Pump Post, let's take a look at this team for a minute. Yeah, okay, so we've got a Hazard stack, Gholdengo Hazard stack going here. Okay, you know what? Normally I wouldn't, but we got a $10 donation, so I'll put the team in Builder and we'll see if the idea, my instincts say no, because I don't really think Scizor plus Excadrill is a good core, because the problem is they do too many of the exact same things. But let's just plug it in and see if it works, right? Scizor, Exca, Tyranitar. Oh my god, you know, I just realized you have like way too many steel types. Yeah, so this team gets, I'm gonna be honest, this team gets toasted by so much. This team gets cooked by water and fire types. Thank you very much for the donation, though. Thank you very much. But yeah, sorry, this team is getting a bit toasted. Okay. So the three I'm the biggest fan of are these three. Let me get this out here. My builder is glitching. Come on. Let's make this work. Okay. I'm a big fan of these three. I think these three are really, really, really strong. So I want to use this. I think Corviknight is such a good partner. I want to use it as my kind of new jumping off point for what we're going to do with the rest of the team. Because this gives us removal, which I think we really need. I would be inclined as well to go with a specially defensive Tyranitar. No, not Thunder. Thunder Wave, like knockoff. SR, like this type of thing. This is sort of the T-Tar I have in mind. I think the utility tar is just much more consistent and gives us a lot of good stuff. Like if you look at this, this is something that can be a big limiting factor for Curem. It can help with Heatran, Iron Moth, even Raging Bolt. I mean, we have a drill, but like it can do that. Can help with Darkrai. It can actually eat Focus Blast if we go like Spadef on this. Help with Pult. I just think Spadef T-Tar feels kind of like the play here, and we probably run like Ice Beam last. With leftovers. This is probably what we'd go with. And it works well with Corviknight as well. Now, I do want a fire type with this, because this, like, Wisp just looks so free right now. Now, Garganacl could be kind of a funny option, but I think it overlaps a bit too much with Tyranitar here. Someone asked, do we need Rapid Spin on Drill? We don't need it. We want it, though. Rapid Spin is just generally a good threatening move, and if we run into a Goldengo, we don't want to be just cooked. Weather Ball, NP Weather Ball Torn, like Terra Rock type stuff could be cool, but I don't think that's the move here. That's not a very consistent threat. I'm just trying to think here what's going to make this core really pop, really work as well as it can. Now, what I like about AV Glowking here, if we look at the things that threaten Excadrill, right? Olo, Corv, Dozo, Gliscor, Tusk, Landorus, Skarmory, Zama. Offensive Glowking threatens all of these guys. And what offensive Glowking struggles against is like, Tinglu, pretty much. It struggles against like Tinglu and Heatran. We have a cover for Heatran. Tinglu, Heatran, and Blissey, basically, is the problem. Someone asked, do I think Specs Goldengo can be viable? Absolutely. Specs Goldengo is very good. I've used it. It's super fun, and it's like an instant win button against Stall if you run Dual Stab, Psyshock, Focus Blast. Nothing a Stall team has can deal with that. And you run that with Terra Ghost, and it's just unwallable. So as long as you support it correctly, yeah, it's really good. Now someone says Prim also threatens all of them. Yeah, so it threatens all of them, but Prim has easier switch-ins, right? Like an AV Glowking has very few switch-ins and threatens all of these guys. And it can also kind of trap Gliscor with Ice Beam stuff. So what I'm going to say is let's develop the AB Glowking version first. And let's see, I got a recommendation in chat to run Hippo, what's like T-Tar, because I'm not running Hippo. T-Tar, Exca, AV Glowking, Molt, Water Pawn, and Bolt. Problem is just team's a bit slow, mainly. Like, we can't rely on Sand being up. I mean, well, we kind of can. We sort of can rely on Sand being up. I guess with priority. We'll plug it in and take a look at it. Not that. Excadrill. Slowking. Moltres. Water Pawn, or Ogre Pawn, Wellspring, and Raging Bolt. Yeah, this looks kind of nice. This looks kind of nice. Let's see how this shapes up. I mean, I don't love that we lost Defog is the problem. Actually, yeah, no, this isn't going to cut it. Because, see, the problem here is we've got Excadrill as our only removal, and then an entire team that absolutely hates hazards. Like, even Stealth Rock in this team is crying, right? So that's just going to be a problem. But it was a good idea. I mean, it was definitely a solid 6. But let's move this to the bottom. Okay, now what I want to develop is this right here, because I'm thinking, from what I've heard I've heard a lot of ideas, but I think this is probably my favorite. So let's develop this. What last 2 are we going to run here is the question. Now we need one thing that is at least moderately fast, because we don't want to just rely on having Sand and Drill up. So what do we do here? Also, someone says the lag is real. I have a If you're talking about my builder, then yes. If you're talking about the stream, I have a 1 minute delay because when I ladder, I don't want to get sniped. So there is a 1 minute delay. And that is because we just I don't want to get sniped. It might not be a problem, but I just like that 60-second buffer. So if someone's taking a really long time, I can change my move. And yeah, kind of do that. And yeah, no, Moltres does not get defog this gen. Someone says, what if we just replaced Moltres with Corv? Then that team would kind of get cooked by fire types. Look, so say, we'll wait for it to load. Builder having a nice little lag. Look at this team, right? If we lost Moltres for Corviknight, we just get cooked by a Cinderace. Like, it's over on preview to a Cinderace. So that's the problem there. Someone says, would I be open to coaching with custom mons? Like, are you talking about like create your own Pokemon type thing? Yeah, definitely. That would work. I mean, I can't say I would be, experienced. I can only really offer full experience and knowledge in OU. That being said, I do offer coaching. And yeah, if that's how you'd like to use your time, or if you're okay with the fact that I don't really know the fake Pokemon metagame that well, then definitely I can do that. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, so we got this guy. We got our AV Glowking. We need something kind of fast, ideally that doesn't hate sand. Ideally, that doesn't hate sand. And we need a water resist as well. Serp, it's kind of slow. Serp is just a bit slow, I think. Maybe, though. Maybe we could go Serp. I don't want to go Rilla, because then Excadrill, we're not running high horsepower. This is tough. Yeah, I'd say the main problem right now is the water resist situation. I'd really like to get that sorted out. Because, look at OU. I mean, they're mad water types. Just ready to destroy me. Wellspring could be interesting here. Let's put in a Wellspring and see if we can support it. So we do have Defog and plus Spin, which is kind of cool. It doesn't like sand that much, unfortunately, but it does give us some of what we need, and it really, really, really bothers Olo. And it also kind of powers through a lot of the things that Excadrill has issues with. So I actually really like Ogerpon here in theory, but let's just see if we can support that. Let's see if we can support that. Okay. We need something to limit Darkrai and last, absolutely. And we also need a fire resist. Well, we don't. We have T-Tar kind of, but this is looking like a Dragapult finish. Honestly, this is looking like a Dragapult finish. Gives us a lot of what we need, because before we were really struggling against Zama. We didn't have any great speed control. We were struggling a bit against Darkrai. So yeah, I don't really see. Let's check this and see if we lose to anything. I would, if we went with this, we're definitely going Thunder Wave. Oh, we kind of want the Wisp though, don't we? I mean, the problem is, I hate that Gouging Fire exists, guys, but I think we have enough to limit Gouging Fire. I think we have enough to limit Gouging Fire that we're okay. But we'll test it, we'll see. I do think we need to go Thunder Wave on this, sadly, though. Thunder Wave, Hex, Darts, U-turn, probably. I don't love having to run this set, but I think we have to. We have to. Yeah. Is this the way? Let's see. What are we losing to? Roaring Moon is not fun. I mean, I bet, we do have the Hyper Offense King here, Excadrill. I would say this is worth just giving a go. We don't have an Ice Resist, but we do have an AV Glowking, so that's pretty good. And also, I'm going to have to reload chat. Sorry, guys. This chat is just glitching out again. I've really got to find a better way to see chat, because I keep pulling it up on my phone, but then my phone chat keeps freezing. Which is, you know, big limitation. Yeah, so I would like Wisp for Gambit, but I feel like just because of the existence of Raging Bolt, I'm not sure if I can afford to not have Thunderwave here. So we have Helmet Corv, so a Weavile is not going to really be the end, and we definitely though will go Terra Steel in case we get like an SD Terra Ice Weavile situation on our hands, you know. Dark Resist Berry on Pult is definitely not the move. Primarina over Ogre doesn't block Alomomola is the big issue there, and it removes us from having a real breaker. So that's not going to be the move. Just trying to see here. I mean, okay, the other thing is, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Terra Water on Corv and pretend like we're okay against Gouging Fire. How does that sound? Sounds pretty good to me. And we also, actually, no, this is a better idea. We could run Draco on this guy. I like that. I like that plan. Let's go with that. Now the question is minus defense or minus. Just for the U-turn, I think we'll go minus defense. But U-turn, I do use that a lot. Let's go minus attack. Now on this guy, Ivy Cudgel, SD for sure, I think in this case. And I think we go knock off Power Whip as the last two. I don't think Encore is crucial. Someone recommended low kick T-Tar for Gambit. I could definitely see that. Amateur, sorry, can't battle right now. Streaming. Yeah, I could see low kick, but I mean, are we that weak to Gambit? Well, we'll run fast body press Corv, and we'll go Wisp on Pult. Gambit still is not fun, though, you're right. Okay, we have a Dragapult, we have our own Ogerpon, we've got an AV invested Slowking that can kill with a Sludge Bomb, and we have a Corviknight. This team is not that weak to Ogerpon, guys. No, we're definitely not swapping Corv and Glowking's defenses. That would be tragic here. AV Glowking can handle Kyurem just fine. Kyurem really has to often Terra to get past it. And then we have T-Tar as a backup for Kyurem. So we're not worried about that. We definitely want defensive Corviknight here. So that's not going to be a concern. Now let's go enough to outspeed it. And then we'll go the rest in defense here. We're just going to give this a try. Let's see how it goes. We'll run on this. Let's honestly still go Terra Water because, you know, Walking Wake. Okay. And yeah, just Future Sight, Ice Beam, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower. Seems, you know, keep it simple, right? Let's go... I don't really know what the optimal spread is here. I'm just going to go modest because I'm greedy. And we'll see if we need more bulk. If we need more bulk, we'll give ourselves more bulk, you know. But for now, I want this more offensive set. I do think we go Air Balloon on Excadrill. I think Air Balloon Terra Ghost is the move here, and I do think we go Jolly. T-Tar, yeah. So someone recommended low kick. It's kind of a tough call because I really would want Ice Beam for like Gliscor and stuff. I think let's stick with Ice Beam, and if Kingambit proves to be a problem, we switch. Because knocking Kingambit is pretty good too. It doesn't like that. And on the T-Tar, what do we want to go? Probably Fairy. That seems like kind of just a typical good one. We're going to go Regen. Yeah, we're going to go Regen. Don't worry, guys. I just forgot. Thank you for the reminder, though. I may have forgotten to check. I guess we'll never know. But I'm glad we'll never know. I don't want to be tested that way. I forget Regen all the time. You know what's the saddest thing is running Hypercut or Gliscor and watching yourself take poison damage. Gliscor, yeah, it does shrug off Ice Beam, but we have a lot of things clicking Ice Beam and pressuring Gliscor, which is what the key is here. But we might go low kick. We might go low kick. I'll put it in the note here. This female. It's looking pretty good. Team's looking pretty good. Actually, yeah, we do have a lot of things that limit. Well, does low kick help against anything else, though, other than Gambit? Kinda. Sorta helps against, like, Aatrod, I guess. Helps against, Heatran, for sure. Darkrai. Does it help against Darkrai? I know it's a banded T-Tar. I just want to see the low kick BP. 80. Kind of helps. Okay, sure. Let's go low kick. Let's go low kick. It also prevents us from having to run a mix set, which is fun. We'll see what happens with this. Okay, I think we're all set to go. Let's take this to the ladder. Oh, I think I forgot an ability, did I? Okay, we got Sand Rush, Sandstream, Pressure, Regen, Water Absorb, and yes, we definitely want to go Infiltrator. Thank you. Thank you for the note. We definitely want to go Infiltrator. Yeah, Garg and Tinglu, good point on the low kick on T-Tar. Good point. Yeah, Boots might be better on T-Tar. We'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. Terra Blast Ice Excadrill is pretty cheesy, but maybe. We'll see. Okay, so the good thing is Excadrill is like the hardest counter lead in the world to Glamora, so I feel like he's not going to lead with it. Let's lead with Tyranitar and try to actually. No, because hold on. Let's check Pult U-turn against a Darkrai. So our U-turn's going to do like 40, and then our Glowking Sludge Bomb will do probably enough to kill. Okay, let's do that then. I like that better. Okay, and he left, which is not great. He better not be pulling up the stream. Oh, I just realized I'm on my main account. I guess it doesn't matter. I usually do these on my alt. I'm currently 1928. So I was testing a Mamo team that got me to 2000s, and then I kind of accidentally, like, I had some bad games, didn't play so well, lost two, and then kind of the dream is dead. I mean, we'll see. I might try to go back up. But we will, yeah, we're gonna, let's ladder on the main today. It doesn't really matter. I've never been super serious about elo. Like, I'll do all kinds of things that are just not objectively not that good of an idea. Okay, let's Wisp the Tusk. Cool. Okay, so that's like, it's a trade, but I'm okay with that trade. We can U-turn here. And if he stays in, we definitely go into Wellspring. Because if he stays in, he's almost certainly clicking knockoff again, I would say. Okay, the Headlong Rush comes out, sure. Let's just Ivy Cudgel. Mamo, no. Mamo, so first of all, Mamo is not real. So that's one reason why I'm not worried about Mamo. But secondly, it also doesn't mess up my team because, what's I going to say? Because we have a full Fizz Def Corv and a Wellspring. We're totally okay against Mamo. This Ogerpon's not even great here. I'm just going to Ivy Cudgel, honestly. Now, here's the kicker here. What we want to do is not get Dragonited on. Because what I realize is because we're not running ID on this Corv, this is not an answer to Gouging Fire or D-Knight. So that was kind of just an oversight. I was like, oh, we have Corviknight. We're okay with Gouging Fire and D-Knight. And then I realized, oh, no, we're not at all. So let me revise my thought process a little bit here. And let's see what we can do. Okay, so one thing, I have an idea here. Okay, let's go drill. Okay, he kind of caught me there. T-Tar. We'll go Slowking then T-Tar. Oh, he just freaking did it. Okay, was that Specs? No, that's just Expert Belt. Let's go T-Tar and hopefully not get blasted. He still has to hit 2, even if he predicts it. And he didn't predict it. Okay. And let's see. Focus Blast. Expert Belt. Yeah, so we're living, almost certainly. Let's Thunderwave. Okay, we live. Please hit this. Cool. Now, we don't outspeed here, actually. But let's just get up rocks. Okay, he's going to go into Glim. That's fine. It's got to be Drill, right? It's got to be Drill here. Okay, smart play there. But we can just spin. Surely, I mean, he might go Pult, but let's just spin anyway. Yeah, okay, cool. So, like, going for greedy plays, like, weirdly kind of works at high elo pretty often. So, okay, we don't have a guaranteed kill here. I'm pretty sure I can just go Wellspring here and be fine. So let's just do that. Oh, a little bit of lag. We'll just Ivy Cudgel. Oh my god. What? Hold up. Okay, I was gonna say, like, maybe I just didn't understand that Wellspring was, like, actually not even a breaker at all. Darkrai kind of just surprisingly bulky, though, I think is the lesson there. So, let's go T-Tar. And then let's go Corv, because it's our worst Pokemon. And let's just U-turn. Now, how much is Excadrill doing to this? After Sand Chip, guaranteed kill. Yeah. Well, okay, let's say it's not. Because he's going to be, like, not minus defense. Okay, pretty likely to kill. Pretty likely to kill. Let's EQ and just get this thing out of here. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. He's not... okay, yeah, we're probably chilling. Let's Iron Head. Oh, that's a nice little crit. Okay, we got Earthquake, which is fine. Not even a problem. Let's go Corv here. Can U-turn. Okay, we'll go Sack T-Tar. Okay, let's not get toasted by this Dragonite. Hopefully he's not Roost. That would be unfortunate. I'm trying to just position so we win with Slowking, but I might be cooking myself here. Let's see. Okay, Corviknight here, Body Press plus Sand Chip probably does it. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, Sand Chip will finish. And let's just U-turn here. Okay. Cool. No boost for him. And I just now Terra Water and Future Sight. And, okay, he gets the boost, but that's okay. We're going to Sludge Bomb here. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, okay, so he kills us. He takes the double down. Okay, good game. So, team did okay there, but, like, I don't think the situation is okay at all against Gouging Fire. D-Knight, like, you could argue the situation is okay against D-Knight because we have this Pult, but overall, I'm pretty disappointed with this team. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed with this team. Someone says, what do I think of AV T-Tar? Generally, not good. I think Leftovers is better. We're not going to use Rampardos, so Wendy's, you can stop. Yeah, that D-Knight was pretty scary. Mostly, so just the lack of iron defense was pretty crushing there. If I didn't crit Dragonite, you would have lost. No, I disagree with that statement. Because if I didn't crit Dragonite, I would have just, not made the plays I made. If I did exactly what I did, knowing that he was, we would have been fine if we didn't crit D-Knight. It did not matter. But yeah, this team is not good. I don't like it. I'm not impressed with the performance there. Like, AV Glowking did okay, but I don't know. Primarina over Ogre, like, kind of could work, but it's not just gouging fire. It's also Dragonite. That's the problem, right? And the no priority to, like, I just feel like this team is not having a good time against sweepers. I just don't think it's having a good time. Rotom Wash is not the answer. Guys, Prim, I've heard you on the Prim idea, but so, okay, Sticky Barb Clef is an interesting idea. Sticky Barb Clef is interesting. I kind of like that idea, actually. Let's see if we can make that something happen there. Someone recommending background music on the stream. So here's the thing, guys. I always edit my music in after, so I actually have no idea how I would get background music on a stream. I will look into it, though. That's a good idea. Background music. Okay, wrote that down. Thank you. Thank you for the idea there. Did somebody just say Keldeo in the chat? Did I hear somebody? Look, okay, let me tell you something about Keldeo. We do not talk about Keldeo in this chat. We do not talk about Keldeo in this chat. Gravity Lando, I think, would be a bit too all-in. We don't really need that here. Excadrill's not going to even really take advantage of it. We're not going to do that. Okay, but anyway, what was the idea? Was Sticky Barb Clef. So let's just say we took out this stuff, and honestly, let's say we took this out as well. Clefable is pretty cool here. You know what actually could be cool? Or not Moltres Galar. What am I doing? What if we did something like this? Where we have Boots, or no, we have Magic Guard on this, so this is a great knock absorber, and then we have a Boots Moltres, and then we go Boots on T-Tar. Like, that could be kind of cool. I think we could sort of make like it's a totally different direction. Just play music in some other tab and have the audio. Yeah, actually, you know what? That would work. I think I was thinking too hard about it. Yeah, playing music in some other tab, like just some lo-fi music, and then just, yeah, that would work. That would work. Someone asked me why I was doing this at 7 a.m. Time zones. It is not 7 a.m. for me. It is still the morning for me, though. This is a morning stream I'm doing to try to accommodate some of my, viewers that are in different places, right? Like Europe or, I don't know, China or whatever. I haven't really checked the time zones, but I figured doing a morning stream would be good for some people. And given the fact that we got like about 160 here, I would say some people are liking the morning stream. So yeah, this does look like a Gen 8 team. You're kind of right. Let's see if we can Gen 9ify this thing in the remaining slots. Make it more broken. Hydrapple would be kind of hype here. I know I shouldn't be wanting to run Hydrapple, but I keep wanting to. Okay, if we did run Hydrapple here, which low-key looks like really hype. Glad the UK people are happy. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. I might do 2 streams weekly. I'm considering just doing like a morning stream, like a Friday night, Saturday morning type of situation. If you guys want that. Let's see here. What are we losing to? Darkrai, we're losing to Darkrai. Let's write that down. We are losing to Darkrai. Okay. Play rough ogre, yeah, kind of. Someone says drop Cash App because YouTube takes half of these. Okay, yeah. So yeah, my thank you very much for the $2 donation. YouTube takes 30% of those, not half. But yeah, it is still a pretty big cut. If you guys would like to donate by Cash App, my name on there is like first name pink, last name across, and the cash tag is just a $sign and then pink across. Yeah. Let's see what. So okay, Darkrai we're losing to. Yeah, Cash App takes a fee for instant withdrawals, but I don't do that. I go with the long. Cash App is definitely my favorite cash transferring app. Least hassle, fewest fees. It's a good one. I recommend it in general, even if you're not donating to me. Although, please do. Yeah. So, let's see here. Gliscor is a pain. Not like a huge pain, but like SD Gliscor, I'll say, is a huge pain. One vision I do see here could be like a Skarmory over Moltres, and then something good against fire types in the last. Do I plan to create bulky offense or something? So guys, here's a big thing. It doesn't matter, really, what play style you're aiming for. So we could do something like Skarmory over this. Could be an interesting version to develop. Yeah, but no, I'm not sponsored by Cash App. I just like it because it doesn't have fees. Yeah, we're kind of looking at like sort of like a hazard stack boot spam type of thing is the vision here. Choice band Toxapex, we're not going to do that. Although I do want to build offensive Toxapex. We could do that for the next stream. Could be an offensive Toxapex type of situation. Let's see. You know what else I kind of like the idea of is like, like a Raging Bolt. Could be cool. Now, it doesn't have the same defensive utility as Hydrapple, I will say. But, like, this team does look cool with Raging Bolts. CB Alomomola, we're not doing that either, but I am considering Alomomola for the team. Alomomola would be a nice Pokemon to have here. Well, the one thing I feel like we do need on this team, though, is just some power. Like, I feel like this team doesn't have power. So maybe we go, Specs Hydrapple. That would be kind of crazy, but I'd be down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, someone mentioned immediate power right there. Yeah. Yes, we kind of do need some immediate power. But we also sort of need some speed. Let's see. If we did this, say we went with like a Specs Hydrapple, which I don't really want to do, but it could work. What would be the last here? So yeah, what are we getting cooked by? I said Darkrai. Goldengo is rough. Goldengo, Darkrai, Gliscor. Gouging Fire. Not really hard. Like we're kind of like sort of okay against Gouging Fire. Tickle Olomomola is definitely viable. It's a pretty good set. I like it. We're not gonna run Scarf Gambit. We might run Specs Pult. We'll see how that goes. Oops. Hmm. I think we're okay against a lot of these. Primarina, that's rough. Kyurem is not. Kyurem, actually, yeah, Kyurem kind of rough. Kyurem. I feel like the last needs to be like a steel type. But then that causes other issues, doesn't it? Yeah, the breaking power of this team is not super awesome either. We might have to go like CB Tar, but then that leaves us without, really good removal options. And then that also deprives us of our best wall. So, yeah, that's the problem. Like, I really like Sticky Barb Clef in the sense of it seems like it pairs well, but then as for supporting that, it's sort of a tough situation. Yeah, it's sort of a tough situation. Let's take a look at the Scarm idea. Because I think that fixes some issues. But like Scarm though, man, it just keeps letting in Pult. But I guess we do have pretty good Pult answers. So okay, we're on like Spikes. This would definitely be a Spikes ID set. I don't think we can afford Hydrapple here. I think we'd have to go with the Pult because we need the speed. We just need the speed, as unfortunate as it is. This is looking too much like the other team. Um, but I do like some things about this better than the other team. And the last slot, we got to have some kind of breaker, something that can actually get stuff done. Because right now we're not getting anything done. Yeah, we need a breaker. Hmm. Valiant does get Trick, but I don't think Valiant is the move here, really. Well, I mean, we do need a knock Pokemon. No, but we kind of cover Valiant already. Maybe Meowscarada. I don't know though. I'm not really. That's not inspiring me. Hmm. And T-Char is out here getting shut down by every common knockoff absorber in the world, which is worth, considering as well. We could go Olo here. Let's take a look at this. We could go Olo and rely on Pulse for breaking, which I don't love the idea of, but we might have to. I mean, we could go like Specs Pult here, but honestly, that's less effective at breaking than like mixed hex. Let's go like Draco. Probably, but we need darts for Blissey, don't we? So it'd have to be this. Unfortunately, it would have to be this. Gonna have to reload chat again because once again my phone is unable to process. Okay, apparently I just got a AI generated chat summary that's telling me you guys want to put Roaring Moon on the team, which I know is not the case. So we're going to ignore that. Oh, never mind. Someone did say Roaring Moon. But okay, let's see if this gets the job done. And we definitely, I think we honestly would go Tickle on this, is the funny thing. We would. Yeah, honestly, this kind of gets the job done. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's build it. Okay. So yeah, we definitely, I think we do want this set here. I don't think, do we still need low kick on this or do we go Ice Beam? I think we go Ice Beam. Oh, we have to run Moonlight though? Dude. I forgot about Moonlight plus Sand. That's not good. So, okay, I forgot it. Yeah, because of Clef losing soft build, maybe this whole initial core is a sham and doesn't work. I think it might be a sham. The whole thing just needs to go. Because, like, Wish... I mean... yeah, well, okay. Let's, we can't run soft build. It doesn't exist. Let's go... Let's do this. Let's try that. We still need Olo defensively. It's not just there for wishing. Why is the team builder recommending Spadef to me? That's insanity. We're not going to do that. Yeah, we have double wish passing, which we don't really need. This team does not feel good, but let's test it and see. You know, sometimes a team like you think it's going to be garbage and then it actually works out. I'm pretty sure this one's actually going to be garbage, but you know, it doesn't matter really. Flip turn, protect, and let's go Tickle. Let's do it. Okay, and we'll go Ghost for Zama. I mean, we don't really need Ghost for Zama, though. What do we want here on Olo? Like Steel? We can do Steel. That could be funny. Let's just do that. Why not? We're probably not going to Terra Olo. Sandstream, Sandrush, Magic Guard, Sturdy, Infiltrator, Regen. Okay, we're good on abilities, Terra types. Let's do it. I don't really like this team, but yeah, it does feel very passive. I agree. This team feels very, very passive. And okay, well, anyway, but let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. I just don't. I mean, we could probably replace Clefable. I think after this, we probably replace Clefable for something different and then try that. That could actually be pretty heat. That could be pretty heat. We're not running Diancie. Diancie's awful. So Tickle lowers defense and attack, so it's really good against Gouging Fire. I like Pult Lead. Pult Lead seems pretty solid against pretty much everything here. Okay, we're going to U-turn into T-Tar because I don't want to get... Okay, cool. That went really well, actually. Let's just Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock to start out with. And okay, perfect. Ogrepon's going to come in. We can go Scarm here. Interesting. I want to Spike because I think he's going to be threatened by the possibility of Brave Bird. That's the dream. Let's go Allo here because I think this thing's just going to rock. Cool. And now we're in a good spot where we can... Actually, let's Wish. Okay, he's just going to U-turn here. Let's go Dragapult. I think that'll put us in a good spot offensively. Kind of force some stuff to happen. Is this Storm Zone? Maybe. I don't think so, though. Storm Zone has many ults. Switchblades is only one of them. Okay, I'm going to Wisp. I'm going to Wisp. You can knock me off. You can do it. Yep. You know what? I think it's a fair trade. Oh, thank you very much for the $5 from Pain, Death, Sad. Guys, this has been the most highly donated stream, like, by far. You guys really like... sand for some reason. You guys are enjoying the mediocre sand teams, but I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we can U-turn because we have Rapid Spin. So we're actually good. And we can just go Boots, Tar. Honestly, it's looking pretty solid here. Okay, this time I want to Ice Beam because I think Lando's coming in. Okay, the Ogerpon came in, but that's fine. Okay, and Pain, Death, Sad said, would you ever do a Glastrier team? Yes. I love Glastrier. I'm a huge fan of Glastrier, honestly. So I would definitely could see myself doing that in the future. Now, how much is Clefable taking? We go Clefable here. It's very expendable, and we can just click Moonblast, and it works. Oh, we got hit with a critical hit. That was a high roll, though. That was a high roll. Oh, never mind. Why was it lying to me? Oh, no, it was just... I see, it wasn't lying to me. Okay, yeah, we're going to... But hold on, what? Can Excadrill kill this thing with a Rapid Spin after? It can't even. That's so sad. That's so sad. That's an unfortunate one. Okay. Do we just sack here? Let's go Allo, actually. Hold up. I have a vision. Let's Wish. Okay. Let's go Scarm now. I don't want to lose to Gambit, though. Like, that's the situation we really want to avoid. At the same time, though, I don't see another clean way to really get this to be where I want it to be, like the game. So let's body press. I don't like taking that. At least we didn't get hit with a crit. At least there's that. Ralvorin, thank you for joining the stream. I hope you have a good time being a functioning member of society. As you said. His words, not mine. Okay, let's flip turn here. Okay, oh, he's Helmet. Okay. Clef, I think, lives in Earth Power here and can Moonblast, and just does generally pretty well. So let's just do that. Okay, and we get taunted, which is perfect. We like to see it. And yeah, let's just Moonblast again. Cool. I mean, let's just go T-Tar. Like, we don't even really need to knock this thing. It doesn't matter. I'm regretting not having low kick right now. So if you were one of the pro low kick people, you know, you got me. Okay, I just want to be in a situation. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh, that was weird, but okay. Let's, I'm going to flip turn here. Okay, that's fine. Let's go drill, and I want a rapid spin here for sure. Okay, well played, well played. It's EQ. Hopefully just not Terra flying. Actually, do you guys know this team? If so, tell me what Terra type this Gambit is in the chat. I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break. Tell me what the King Gambit Terra type is in the chat for those of you that know the team, because apparently you've heard the team. Okay. So a lot of people saying Dark. Let's see if Terra Dark will kill here. So, okay, Terra Dark will probably kill here. Do I have the resources to beat Pult after? Yes. So we're just going to Earthquake. That's fine. That is a totally okay situation for me. Like, I do not mind that that we died there. Because I can just roost here. Guy's saying, I decided to trust whoever said Terra Dark. I don't know why I decided to trust whoever said Terra Dark, but it turned out to be correct, so we take those. Oh, he stayed in. Interesting. Oh, come on. That's a really bad critical hit. That's a really bad critical hit. That's really bad. I don't know what to say. Let's roost again. Yeah, that's a bad one. It's okay though. It's okay though. We still live. We still live again. So I'm going to ID here. Hopefully he clicks Sucker Punch. That's the dream. Thank you for the $3 donation, BMO. Really appreciate it. Okay, this is going pretty well. Pretty sure I roost and then I just keep like doing this ID situation. Like this says pretty good. This is going well for me, I think. As long as I don't get hit with another crit, we should be good here. Wendy's, like, you're definitely not getting modded. Okay, cool. Now I click body press, and as long as we don't get crit, we're good. Okay, so the fact that he switched out Gambit is pretty solid for me. That did not do as much as I'd hoped. We can sack Pult here because it never lives. And we can go into this and just go for... okay, let me check. So let me just do some mental math here. It's going to be 24 plus 6. Okay, so it'll be 24 from entry hazards plus 16. Yeah, okay, so we're good against Gambit. We're good against Gambit. We're fine against Gambit because of sand. Cool. Okay, I love to see the sand ship putting in work. Gambit should be banned. I mean, it doesn't. It honestly really doesn't put that much strain on building. I have to disagree with you there. And we guaranteed get the win with just clicking body press here. Yeah, we guaranteed get the win. Okay, GG. Okay, so here's the funny thing, guys. Like, we're winning. I mean, we're at 1959 right now, which is funny because I don't think this is a good team. I really don't. But what the good thing is that Clefable there. Clefable did not do a ton, so I feel like maybe we can swap out Clef. Or, I mean, we could also go with something like a Calm Mind Clef, but no, that needs Moonlight, so we can't do that. Wendy D's, no, you're not going to be modded. You've spammed several times in chat. I mean, like, not to a toxic degree. Like, you're a fine attendee, but as a mod, it would be a ridiculously poor choice. Let's see. Yeah, we have to replace Clef. We have to replace Clef, but here's the thing. I want to replace Clef with something, because this team, right, we have a Skarmory, and what Skarmory does is it lets in Dragapult for free. Absolutely free. We don't want... Save replay. I always save replays of games I win in case I end up RMTing the team. So that's why I always save the replay. So let's take a look here, though. The problem is this. This Skarmory lets in Pult every time. T-Tar doesn't like U-Turn or Wisp, nothing else, and this Alomomola is pretty weak to Pult too. So what happens is, this Clef needs to be something that can handle Dragapult. That's the big deal. And there are not that many things that can actually handle Dragapult, like really at all. Lum Gambit is not really, yeah, and like this Clefable just doesn't fit on this team at all. I don't think Lum Gambit is the move here though. We could... Okay, Gambit is an option. Gambit is an option. Let's make a copy of this team and we'll try that. Booster Speed Ival is an option as well. But like Ival just doesn't do great against Pult either. Like it's still a free Wisp. Actually, no. The problem is with Gambit is it's still a free Wisp, and we don't want to have to run Lum. We need something that can take a Wisp here. It could be Gold. Excuse me. Could be Goldengo. Triple Steel could be pretty funny. Yeah, like a defensive Dengo could be a Heatran. Let's take a look here. Magic Guard. Could be something even like an SD Gliscor. Could be kind of funny. Actually, what about like an SD Gliscor? I mean, the problem is just Pult, though, isn't it? Because Pult still clicks Hex on it. Well, let's just put some ideas here. Yeah, Heatran, Garg. Problem is, I feel like Garg is just too similar to T-Tar, you know what I mean? But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. SD score, Terra Normal for sure. We're not going... Banded DOS is not the play. Scarf Darkrai. I mean... Kinda, yeah. I mean, well... Yeah, I can't really argue with Scarf Darkrai. It would sort of work. One other interesting option here is, and I know Pult did pretty well that game, but one other option... Pain Death Sad, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Really appreciate it. Yes, do I have a Discord server? No, I'm looking into creating one though. So my concern in the past with a Discord server was, well, you know, I make a Discord server and then it's like somebody goes on an insane like racist rant and then that's my Discord server that happened on. You know, like I don't want to, the difficulty would be in policing because I do not have a lot of time. My Discord server, I would be absent on it the vast majority of the time. But I've had some people reach out recently and, interested in being a mod and actually interested in, participating and helping out. And that's pretty cool. So I could see myself doing that. I could see myself doing that. And with this version, we would go Terra Ghost for Zama. But I think this could be kind of cool. Like, kind of Scarf Ival over. I know it's not a set you see often, but this is a possible route we could go here. And for some reason, the chat keeps saying, let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. And then it said like the third one earlier. I think its chat is, that thing is like glitching out. But let's try Garg, because Garg, a defensive Garganacl with the sand boost sounds hilarious. And that's pretty much the only reason I'm going to do this, but I think it would be really funny. I think it would just be really, really funny. Do we go Spadef Garg or Fizz Garg here? Spadef Sand would be pretty crazy too. I feel like we go Spadef Garg. Say Terra Fairy. Earthquake. This set is pretty feisty because it beats Glowking, which is the big thing. Yeah. And I want to go Spadef here just because Heatran kind of looks rough. I mean, not Kyurem. Kyurem kind of looks rough. And I'll also put CB T-Tar as an idea here. Because I feel like we could go, now that we have a Spadef Garg, I think we reasonably could run CB T-Tar and it would work pretty well. So we'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that on the back burner. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Let's try it. Yeah, we're running Tickle Alla Momola so we can beat Gouging Fire. Sorry, drop the camera there. Wendy's 76, your case to be mod, I will say, is a decent case. I will think on it. Okay, we're facing this guy again. But now we actually have answers for his stuff. So that's good. We don't have a poison type, though. But we don't have anything that's affected by toxic spikes. So that's pretty cool. Let's start with Dragapult again, honestly. Okay, I'm going to U-turn, and let's just go into Drill. Oh, we got Mud Shotted. That's perfect. That works out really well. I think I just want to go for Iron Head here. Kills the Glamora, covers the Tusk, covers the Pulse. Just a general good move. Okay, and then we'll go Garg. Okay, fine. Let's go Skarm. And we'll go for a Spike. Oh, and we get hit by a critical hit Temper Flare, and our Skarmory is toast, ladies and gentlemen. He's not coming back from that one. Oh, but wait, hold up. I forgot about Wish. Alomomola, because we need that thing for, we need this Skarmory for, he's max attack for sure. So Temper Flare. Yeah, we need this Skarmory for the D-Knight. So that's so big. That's so big. We'll roost here, and then we'll force him out. Okay, cool. And then we'll go into Garg. So, huge shout out to Alamamola there for saving Skarmory. Okay, we'll go for this. Let's just Earthquake here. Sure. Okay, kill that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's roost here. We don't really mind Temper Flare that much. I think our matchup, because of Garg, is actually so good here, honestly. Let's go into the T-Tar. Okay, and this time, I want to check Focus Blast damage against the Spidef Garg under these conditions. Oh my god, guys, it's not doing anything. Let's do it. Why'd he go Tusk? That's so weird, man. Let's go Skarmory. And now I want to go... Let's just roost here. Well, no, let's go Allo. Let's go Allo. Oh, that's awesome for us. And now he's taking Sand Chip. So yes, I did let Allo get poison there, which wasn't awesome, but I think we're still in a really good spot overall. I want to go Pult here, because I'm pretty sure we saw this as Expert Belt, so we can U-turn on this. What if it's Scarf, though? What if he just changed to Scarf? That would be so try. Let's go Pult. Let's go T-Tar. Just kind of scout the Scarf. Oh my god. Dude, what? Okay, let's go Garg here. And we'll Salt Cure. That was a crazy read. Cool. And that's dead. Is my favorite Mon Heracross. So actually, my favorite Pokemon, so Mega Heracross is probably my favorite, but like not Heracross itself, I guess. So the funny thing is, if I had to say what my favorite Pokemon is, it would actually be Escavalier. So there's a fun little fact for you. Escavalier, I just love it. I love its design. I love how it evolves with like the trading of Shelmet and the Carablast. I think it's so sick. It's just awesome. I'm gonna go Allo here because I still think this thing might be scarfed. Okay, Garg can take this on pretty easily. Okay, he's not Scarf, so we got kind of baited there, but it's fine. We can handle this pretty well. Actually, yeah, I should not have let Garg die there. I was playing poorly. And especially since it's Encore, yeah, I could have just sacked Skarm. Skarm didn't really do anything. But let's just darts here. Let's Terra Ghost and darts. And hopefully we don't get outsped. Cool, okay, that went well. No complaints there. Okay, that's great for me. We're gonna Wisp. I don't know what he was on, what he was thinking was gonna happen. Let's Hex. This'll do. Oh, he's really fast. Okay, that's what he was thinking. Let's go this, and let's click Tickle. Okay, unfortunate critical hit there. I actually do think that mattered. No, it definitely mattered. Oh my god, another one? Come on, man. Don't be doing that to me. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. Because now I can go T-Tar. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. Let me just check. Does T-Tar knock do enough behind a substitute? No? Okay, whatever. I think it will. Let's go into it here. Let's make it happen. Okay. Now, I do wonder if I just lose to this, though. Like, can this thing just Terra and end me? Probably. Because, wait, no, he Terra'd Tusk. He Terra'd Tusk. We're good. We're good. Yeah, and I break. We're good. We're so good. Yep. And he can sub again, but if he kills me here, I just go drill and finish it off. So it's over. It's over. Yeah, I do think I will say, so on one hand, like I get okay, the CBT tar would definitely help against fatter teams. So that's 1 point in favor of CBT tar. And the other thing I'll say is I did not play Garg well. Like, I know you're thinking, oh, well, wouldn't CBT tar have lost here? Yes, because I played Garg terribly. I played Garg so bad. So I feel like we should still give some credibility to the CBT tar idea. Okay, he's gonna go with that. So like that was well played by him. Honestly, I totally agree with what he's trying to do here. He's hoping I'll choke. The problem is I'm not going to. Or let's go Scarm. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. But I do like the sub. I agree with the sub. If I sacked T-Tar there, he would have won. So good on him for that. But Heavenly Delusion, you played well for the choke, but it's not going to happen. And I don't want to reveal anything about my drill. Like, I don't want to reveal that I'm jolly. Actually, I might outspeed anyway, so we're going to actually go the Pult route here and just win with Sand Chip. And we're up to 1971. This has been kind of nuts. It's been kind of nuts. This has been kind of crazy, guys. Like, we're winning. I mean, I guess let's go for it again. Like, this team, I feel like we don't have enough immediate power. I'm thinking CBT tar is the move. But until I get punished for not having CBT tar, we're going to keep it as is. Take a nice swig of water. I'm charged up, ready to go. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. I want to just lead Pult. Because it's good against Lando leads. Actually, hold up. Yeah, let's lead Pult. And we're facing guys, he's 1885, so that's pretty good. He's pretty high up. Let's Wisp. Keep it simple. Probably we should go Ghost on Mola as a backup Zama answer just in case things go badly and like Dragapult dies somehow. Amateur, sorry. Still can't battle. I'm just going to leave that there. Cool. Let's see what he wants to do. He wants to Earth Power. I think that's a good choice. I respect it. Unfortunately, we get dropped there. But here's the great thing, right? I can go Olo here and we're going to click Wish. And if he taunts us, that's fine. If he taunts us, it's fine. Okay, so now we go T-Tar every time. Nobody runs Nobody runs Focus Blast anymore on Curem, so the worst he could do to us is Earth Power. Interesting. Do I rock or do I knock? Let's knock. Okay, interesting. Earth Power. Which is actually just not even going to do that much, which is hilarious. I think I knock. Because we can wish this guy up, is the thing. And funny enough, how much do I think we go Garg here is the hilarious thing. It's yeah, well, Oh no, we go drill. Oh, he got us. He got us. Okay, let's just Ironhead here though. It's kind of a catch-all. And we can also wish up drill, right? We don't want to. It's not like great for us to have to wish up drill, but we can do it. And Olo lives a freeze dry from Curem, I believe. Yeah, it lives it pretty easy. So we can do that as well. Yeah, like this, we don't love taking the freeze dry, but we can take it without too much of an issue, and we probably kill the Curem here. So, okay, and we don't get critical hit, and we get the roll. Cool. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great about this. Let's go Garg. Actually, no, we should have gone T-Tar to set sand. I'm being foolish. Getting more challenges. Also, guys, sorry. I cannot see chat, so I'm gonna refresh. I gotta find a phone that can connect to Wi-Fi so I can actually see chat. Sorry about that. I know interacting with chat is definitely important. Okay, let's just Earthquake. Oh, let's Earthquake again. Okay, he's gonna go Lando. Let's Protect, because that won't do. Oh, we get the critical hit, but Earth Power is not going to do that much here. Like he can taunt, but let's just recover. And we're going to Protect because I expect, yeah. And we're just chipping. We're just chipping this thing all the way down, which is great. If he's smart, he will go Glowking here, though. So I think in anticipation of that, I want to go Olo. Okay, he's just kind of clicking Earth Power. That's fine. Let's Tect here. And I want to go Scarm, because this will catch him if he U-turn. Actually, do we go Scarm here? Let's not choke to Gambit, is the thing, you know? Sure. I think we can afford to go Scarm here. We can afford to go Scarm. Let's go Olo. Cool. Okay, so he was keen to sack Lando there, is what that means. Which is really weird. Guys, stop challenging me. Are you guys all... I feel like I only get this many challenges when it's live, so it must be that you guys are challenging me, right? Unless I'm deducing incorrectly. Okay, let's just flip turn here, right? No other option, really. All right, please don't be Terra Ghost is the one thing, right? Don't Terra Ghost. Thank God, dude. Okay. Let's wish, and then we're going to get something up here, probably. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, that's not good. We get we get hit with the that's unfortunate. I should be fine to go Garg here, right? I'm probably not going to get HJK'd, right? Right, guys? Let's Earthquake here. It's got to have Court Change. Like, looking at this team, it's got to have Court Change. Okay, good. Up is still up, down is still down, and I'm not going to get ruined for that. Let's go. The poison sucks, though. The poison really sucks. Although here, it would have really been really nice. Let's flip turn. Even though we're probably going to get body pressed, I think it's okay. I think we let it go. Okay, and now I go Pult here and we Wisp. Okay, we get the burn. That's huge. That's so big. Now let's check a Skarm recalc. How much are we taking? 31, 31. Okay, so let me just run this here. Or wait, is that the actual correct calc? Because sometimes it gives me... Okay, it is actually the right calc. 2.3% chance to two-shot after rocks. I'm feeling good about those odds. Let's go Skarm. Okay, and he just crunched anyway, and we roost here 100% of the time. And I think we win now with Garg plus Skarm. Oh my god, guys, just keep challenging over and over. I don't understand you. Oh, he's gonna roar. Okay. How much is Skarm taking? Not enough, so we can just go Skarm, and then we can just roost. And now I think Pult hex kills. Close, close. Let's body press here. Okay, he's actually body pressing me. Cool. We spam roost for sure. I do like the vision though. I think the fact that you're going for the gambit win is smart. So I approve of the play for sure. Nicely done there. You've definitely put yourself in a position where you actually could win this now. So really, really good stuff. I think the play is to go sack T-Tar and then go drill here. Because that gets me a kill. Yep. And surely not Sucker Punch. It's got to have Court Change last. Looking at this guy's team, it has to have Court Change last. We get that. Very nice. Win-loss, I think we've actually won every game. I think we've won every single game. Okay, so he's just going full send on the Gambit plan, which works for me. That totally works for me. Actually, let me check. Is this against max HP? It is, yeah. So, yeah, I think I just go Skarmory here and just click body press. And we get the win. So we're up to 1986. Holy crap. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys. I feel like this team shouldn't be working, but it just keeps working. It just keeps working. Mikium520 asks, have you ever considered Latios over Pult? Yes, I've considered using Latios over Pult all 20 times you've recommended to me using Latios over Pult. And once again, we will not do that because it's a lot worse. Latios is a Pokemon that is very specific. Okay? You need to build around it. If you want to use a Latios, you really, really have to build around it because it's slow, right? Look at these speed tiers. Dragapult, 142. Latios, 110. My God. If you're building around Latios, you need to account for all the things it struggles with because it gets revenge killed by. It's the type of thing you put on first and then make an entire team to bring out its strengths and limit its weaknesses. On the other hand, Dragapult is a Pokemon you can slap onto a team because it fixes a ton of problems. It provides speed control. Someone asked, what rank are we on the leaderboard? Let's check. 7. So we are currently rank 7 with Excadrill, which is pretty cool. Honestly, this team has been really putting in the work. Yeah, this team is really putting in the work. Let's just go for another one. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna play Latios. Not gonna play Latios. Yes, Mikim, you've recommended Latios many, many times, and I'm not opposed to using Latios, but the idea that you can just put a Latios on over a Dragapult is not really a viable plan. It will make the team worse pretty much every single time, unless you very, very, very specially build around Latios. Yep, number 7 with the sand. Pretty cool. Latias is better than Latios this gen because of Healing Wish Cheese, but I mean, you could also say it's not better. Like, you could argue that an OU Latios is better. I would actually say an OU Latios is probably better than Latias. Okay, we're facing a super fat team. So, pretty much, guys, here's what the plan is here. Because overall, the time has probably come to pay for our sins, and we're probably going to get toasted this game because we didn't run CBT tar. Like, this is the time when CBT tar would be good. That being said, we can win with Dragapult in theory. The plan is to cook everything with Dragapult. Let's lead with T-Tar and just see if we can get some rocks, some knocks, some hazards going. That's the plan. I will put this Pokepaste out afterward, guys. It will happen. Let's just go for, we'll just go for that. Obviously, we knew what he was going to go for there. Okay, we're going to get knocked. That's fine. Let's get some spikes up. Okay, this is a sticky barb situation. So I want to ask myself, what is the least effective Pokemon against my opponent's team? I feel like it might be T-Tar. Let's go into T-Tar. Okay, let's Thunder Wave here. Because that's the one thing we can pretty much do against Clefable. Let's go Scarm. Okay, I don't really care about this. You can do what you want. Let's go actually Garg. So Olo, we don't risk a burn on Olo. Like, Olo will probably get burned, but we don't want to get it burned when we don't have to. Oh, whoops, got a server reset. Come on. Don't leave me now, Wi-Fi. That would be so tragic, eh? We're like top 10 and we lose because of connection. Oh, thank you. So they turned off the battle timer. Very kind. Oh, and we accidentally switched into Olo, which isn't great. Let's go Garg here. I'll recover here. And we'll go Scarm. Scarm Self. Okay, like, you can make reads, but it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Let's Salt Cure this time. Why not? Get some chip on Gly, you know? We'll go Scarm. Let's go Olo this time. I don't know, like, what he thinks he's going to do. Like, do you think you're going to... Yeah, okay, we get the root stuff. That did get a little scary. I will say the doubles went pretty hard there. We go Garg every single time on this. There's no reason not to. The other thing is he doesn't have spikes, which is really good for us. Because that means, well, it means a lot of things. Let's Wish. And let's just get Scarm up. Burn is fine. It's not great, but it was probably pretty much inevitable. I just want to get up max spikes, so when I start clicking knockoff, it's more threatening. You know what I mean? Like, he can play this game. He really can, and he is. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Like, and there we go. Like, we got it. Like, see, like this switching thing, like, we're gonna get the spike up eventually. He's messing around. He's messing around, but it does not matter. See, there we go. And there we go. Now we get up a spike. So that took way too long. If this Mandibuzz pulls out the Defog, I'm going to cry, by the way. Just figure that should be known. Now I've protected the last 2 times. I'm just going to go hard Scarm this time. And let's get up our 3rd spike. Okay, so I hope you're happy you spent all that time switching around. It was for naught. Let's go T-Tar again. That's the plan. Okay, and let's Roost. You guys, hope you guys are ready for a long... I've got a tutoring session in like how many minutes? I don't know what the plan is, dude. Like, why do you keep doing this? This is really boring. This is really boring. It's ID, I guess. Let's Roost. Let's Roost, keep it healthy. Let's go, T-Tar. Dude, this is so boring. Why do you keep switching in Gliscor? It's not that serious, man. It's not that serious. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna stay in next time. This is just so tedious. I mean, like, I understand why he's doing... Oh, it's SD. Okay, this changes things. This changes things. This changes things, guys. We now have to actually play the game. We now have to play the game, is what that means. Didn't realize he was hiding. He was hiding from me. Do we just let this thing get knocked? I don't care. I don't care at this point, guys. We're going to let it get knocked. Let's go. Let's flip turn here. That's fine. I don't care. Wow, that did nothing. Holy crap. So that's actually great info. Because that means this Gliscor... Wait a second. Oh, I'm burned. Of course, that did nothing. So that's actually Spadef, which is unfortunate. That's exactly what we wanted to not see. It's exactly what we wanted to not see. This is looking bad. It's looking bad at this point. Let's flip turn here. But we do have some tools. Okay, let's Ice Beam this thing. Let's go Aloe. We'll flip turn here. I'm trying to think what the plan is here. This is pretty rough, to be honest, guys. It's not looking good. Ice Beam does like 40 to Gliscor, guys. It's Spadef Gliscor. It does absolutely nothing. That's why we don't go for it. This is rough. This is really rough. Yeah, okay. He did that because he does that every single time. And now we go T-Tar. Okay. Guys, we have a chance to do a thing. Let's click knock. Okay, we knock the Skeledirge. Let's go. Let's T-Wave now. Because that's the other thing we can do to this. And now let's knock in case he wants to switch out for some reason. Guys, things happened. Things happened. Let's click Salt Cure. Let's Earthquake, because I think he's going to sack it here. I want to see what this Clefable can actually do. Let's recover. Okay, that's fine. Let's click Salt Cure again. Let's Body Press. If he scalds, he scalds. We got him. Let's do it again. It's not unaware. I think I ID again. Okay, it is T-Wave. That's not good. Let's go Drill here. Rapid Spin. Okay, Sack Sturge. That's fine. Zama in. Zama in. We flip turn here. And then we're going to go Pult. Cool. Wisp for sure here. No question about it. That's huge. We love to see the buzzard. Let's go Allo for the recovery. And let's flip turn here. Hex. Hex still kills this. So let's Hex. Not going to think too hard. Not going to think too hard at all. And we'll U-turn here. We'll U-turn here and then go into T-Tar for another fat knockoff. That looks good to me. That's fine. Let's go for an Ice Beam. Just kind of feel it out, see what he wants to do. Glad we scouted for that on Mandibuzz. Okay, we're definitely, let's go Allo, and let's flip turn. So the other thing is we got info on this Clef set, which is good. We can get some health back here. And just spam pivoting moves. Good Gliscor switch. I respect it. Let's SD here. Okay, well played. Ironhead. Okay, Rapid Spin kills, so let's do that. And there goes the Ghost Resist, I should note. Let's do it. Let's Terra Ghost and Ironhead. Okay, Clef is dead. This is going really, really well. And we get the win. Okay, so that's definitely going to be the end of the stream. End on a bit of a heart racer. This is... We got to 1999, guys. 1999. That is pretty crazy. And that is rank 6. Crazy. So chat stopped again, so I'm going to hop over and see what's happening. Okay, chat is updating. Oh, I'm buffering. Sorry, I have not seen chat for a while. I think I might have missed a donation. No, I don't think I did. Oh, man. Okay. Chat is currently updating, and I'm just seeing a ton of updates, so I'm just going to wait until wait until we see what happens. But hope you guys enjoyed that. This is definitely my highest ELO stream for sure. Yeah, that was a good one. Drill putting in the work at the end was pretty sick too. I will send this team out to you guys in a moment. Really, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun playing. And yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for the donations. This has been the most profitable stream ever and the highest ranked stream ever. Now, I will say one more thing. Before I finish this stream, this team, I think, has potential to get better. So, for instance, we talked about CBT tar. We looked at other options involving like Scarf Ival over Pult and maybe fitting in other breakers. But what I really did like was actually this drill. I mean, the drill put in work. I think the Alomomola sand format is surprisingly effective. So what I want to ask you guys is, do you want to see a version 2 where I continue building this team and continue working with it? A second Excadrill, a second Excadrill team. Do you want to see that again? Of a Excadrill 2 laddering and building stream. Well, let me know what you guys think. Absolutely. We got one absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Make a version 2. Yeah. Someone says not really, but that's Mikium, so probably because it just doesn't have a Latios. So okay, I'm seeing a ton of yeses. Hell yeah. Okay, glad we got a lot of make a version 2. Make version 2 a video. Interesting. Okay, I see some no's. I'll make a community poll and I'll put out the team that we used the first time. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you guys around. Adios.